Let's switch gears a little bit right now. Feeling philanthropic? Well, this weekend marks the 12th annual Art for Life Gala, an auction run by the Rush Philanthropic Arts Foundation. The Rush Foundation works to provide disadvantaged urban youth with exposure and access to the arts. Last year, Rush Philanthropic raised more than $1 million through the gala and online auction, but this year they've already raised that amount with about 4 days still to go. We're joined now by the Rush Foundation's co-founder, media mogul Russell Simmons. Russell, good to have you back on Street Smart.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
Hey, I want to talk about this. Can I ask you, though, just quickly, since we just came off of a lot of talk about Washington, what do you think of this back and forth?
I think it's pretty silly. I mean, most Americans who are struggling know that the tax breaks that we gave out, they shouldn't roll over. That we should all bear the grunt, you know, the blunt of this. I'm happy to pay more taxes. The oil companies who've gotten a break and have made record profits should pay part of it. The Dow Jones at 12,000 something. It was at 8,000 when the president took office. You know, a lot of the rich are bailed out. They're successful. The disparity between the rich and the poor is growing dramatically. Poverty is trickling up. I think that we can pay our share. And I think that, you know, we should get revenue, you know, not just cutting programs and cutting our resources. We need to educate our kids.
So when the president goes after corporate jets and so on and so forth, or breaks for things like that, you think he's right on target?
Absolutely. Not only should the corporate jets is cosmetic. I mean, we should pay additional taxes. We should pay the tax at least what we were paying before. And I think that it makes perfect sense, and anybody with good sense, if they look at it, I mean, if they're struggling in America, they should be able to see that other countries across the world who have these kind of resources available to their people, people in our position pay more. You know, so that's important. And also, one thing I guess everybody should know is if you pay more taxes, it's not your pre-tax profit that gives jobs. You're not going to give more jobs because of your tax break. You're going to take home more money. Right. And that's a very important point that people seem to overlook.
One more question. I mean, do you find it embarrassing, though, what's going on here in Washington, that we just kind of the back and forth here? And the White House is doing back and forth as well.
Well, it's showing the lobbyists have tons of power. It's showing Republicans are controlled by them, and the Democrats don't have much power against them either. It's the corporations running this country.
Yeah. Hey, let's switch gears again, and let's talk about why you're here, and we're talking about your gala that's going on. You know, you do stress arts education. It's very, very important. Eli Broad does the same thing. Why do you think it's so important?
Well, I think the imagination is everything. I mean, numbers, science and math are almost no good if you can't create. And exercising those creative muscles is a critical part of your education. And the fact that it's been taken out of the schools is scary. And this next generation has to imagine themselves out of these tough times that we're putting them in. And so we're going to raise, it looks like, over $2 million. We have tons of artwork available on Charitybuzz by very famous artists. Eric Fischel and Francesco Clemente and Carol Walker and many other artists have donated their work. And this is a great year. I'm looking at the list. We have packages from Justin Timberlake.
Wait. I want to walk everybody through because they are some cute, really cool packages. And one that
you have them. Okay.
I do. So I'm going to help you out here. You mentioned Justin Timberlake, but let's go back to Alec Baldwin. That's one, and you can meet him on 30 Rock. So that's being auctioned off.
That's correct.
That sounds like a pretty fun event. Also, you mentioned Justin Timberlake backstage, and you get some VIP tickets. I mean, these people are stepping up. They want to help you out.
Gwyneth Paltrow's a co-chair, and Uma Thurman's a co-chair. We're honoring Mary J. Blige. We're honoring Ed Norton, the actor. We're honoring Tamara Mellon.
I want
we
the
have Jennifer Hudson performing.
It's
a big event.
Paltrow. That sounds like
we're going to raise $2 million this year. That's the plan. That's
tremendous. I mean, talk to me about what kind of response you're also already getting from some of these auction items.
Well, we're getting a very, very good. You go to charitybuzz.com and you can bid on any of these items. 50 Cent is giving us something really cool. There's just a vast array of different kinds of gifts that have been given to us that are on charitybuzz.com.
So it's a lot of money being raised. And then talk to me just quickly about some of the programs that this goes to, ends up in terms of helping out kids in arts education.
Well, we run 2 galleries and we take kids on trips and we teach kids about art itself and the actual practice and appreciation of art, and we do poetry programs. All things that exercise, promote creativity in young people.
And you really
we have about 2,600 kids now, but there'll be, next year, if we raise twice the money, we'll have twice the kids.
And you see it pay off, correct?
It always pays off.
All right, going to leave it there. Russell, thank you so much. Good to see you again. Russell Simmons, everyone. All right, we are going to take a break.